welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. And as you can see, there's somebody here. Okay, so apparently it said M-I-D-E-A-D, and I said, sadly, if you're speaking through this app, yes. Well, I've spent years here. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not sure if it's here. Then I said, you just lit off the cat ball. And it said, yes, I did. Is this Sebastiano Del Carlo? Because I was just asking him. I just found out that his daughter passed away too. So can you let it go if you were trying to tell me that that's what I missed out on? Yeah? Okay. Well, again, I just discovered it just now. So it's Maria Salvato del Carlo, who passed away October 31st on Halloween at 2008 at age 95. Encouragement?
Encouragement.
Okay. So I do apologize that I did not do the research until way after. I can see photos of her, and I'm sure you can see the photos of her, but she's probably with you by your side. Is Sebastiano, Argene, oh, what's your mom's name? Yeah, Argene, which is your parents. Maria, are you also here? Can you confirm that all three of you, the Del Carlo family, one being an unfortunate victim of the Titanic, and the other two survivors? Can you confirm again with that cat ball that you... Thank you. Wow. Different... Look, it's a different ball too. Well, somebody's definitely here. Cool. I wasn't expecting the instant communication with the balls at all. It was just like, and voila. So, comedy.
Comedy.
You consider this being funny? Or did the Maria person enjoy comedy? So apparently she lost her home during, what did it say? Hold on. So Salvato, which is, okay, means saved, because she was saved during the Titanic. She was able to be born. And she ended up having 2 children. Sebastiano, so she ended up giving her son the same name, and Sebastiano, so I'm assuming another son. During World War II, she had lost her home when it was destroyed in a barbaric Allied bombing in Italy. However, she was managed to preserve and cherish a photograph of her parents' wedding. Wow. Her story gained widespread attention in 1998 when she was interviewed by numerous television networks and national newspapers. She passed away, again, what I said. Well,
watch what I do.
I'm seeing exactly what you're doing, which is, again, lighting up that cat ball. Again, it's a different cat ball, so this might be Maria. And then maybe if her father wants to set off the donut ball again, I mean, again, I turned them off and took them away and put them back and turned them back on. So if this is Maria saying thank you for finding that I have passed away and including me in this story with my father and my mother and me, well, you're welcome. So again, when it said watch what I do, I'm hoping that she refers to lighting up the cat ball, which she already did. Oh,
Walter.
Hey, Walter. Is there a Walter? I don't know. Is there Walter here? Spirit guide Walter? You here to help them? So maybe Walter is also here to help the family. Cool. This is like a never-ending session with these Del Carlos family, you know? So once you let it go, I'm assuming this might be Walter. Once you let it go, I can show photos of Maria. So if you can you kindly let go so I can show the photos of her? Thank you. As he lights it up. As he lights it up. Okay, anyways. So there's her. I don't know exactly how old she was in these photos, but yeah. So she's got her headstone right with her dad. And that's probably going to go off one more time. Yep, I have it. Exactly.
Our remains.
So our remains are here in this grave area. So your father and you are together. And again, your mother ended up remarrying, and she's probably buried somewhere else or a different plot. Let me see. Nope, same cemetery. But she's with her husband. Okay. Cool. Wow, I mean, look whoever's here. You can spend the energy that you're using on the capital right next to this thing called a REM pod. Instead, be the first to use it, Maria or Sebastiano or Argene. I don't know. Somebody's here. And it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's not the capital. Because when I say, hey, can you, well, before I can even tell him, can you set it off again? If you are indeed a spirit that's either, again, one of the Del Carlos. So, like, Sebastiano, Argene, or Maria, can you set it off again? So I know it's you guys, not just a malfunction of a ball. Yeah, see? Told you. It's not the ball malfunctioning, it's them. Because it said our remains, as I was discussing.
Are you an investigator?
A little bit more of a detective. I like to, well, I guess, reach for clues and solve things. And I do apologize that I did not put so much effort in finding out that your daughter Maria was also up with you. Maybe that's why you kept lighting up the cat ball when I was done and finished and doing stuff off camera. You were like, hey, yo, I'm not done. You forgot one big important thing. I'm with my entire family. Is that what you were doing too? Trying to get my attention because you weren't done? You wanted to keep talking? Either it was Sebastiano or maybe even it was Maria. She's like, hey, I'm here too. So I do apologize that I did not see the connection that she had passed in 2008. But she did get to live a long, long life. 96. And Argene, which is his wife, got to live to be 82. He, however, only got to live to be 29 because he unfortunately passed away during the Titanic sinking tragedy. Wow. See? Like, okay, I know you might set it off, but I just gotta show the viewers what was said, okay? And hopefully Walter's, maybe, again, he's a spare guy, he's probably helping. Or hanging out. There are probably some beautiful women here. He's like, hold up. Oh, okay.
Don't move.
might have to turn on the EMF meter and put it behind on that post, just so I can see. So I do have to eventually move to go grab the EMF meter and put it behind where that post is. Otherwise, you can use a REM pod. So hold on. It does require getting this out, making a bunch of noise. And hold on. There you go. Wait, hold on. It was a little blinding. Okay, I'm back with the EMF meter. So if you want to set off both the ball and the EMF meter, so I'm assuming EMF
Heal.
meter. Heal? Oh, you're healing? Are you healed? So again, if you were to light up the capsule, could you also light up the EMF meter to orange or red around the same time, or the REM pod? So I know that's indeed the Del Carlo family coming through strong today. Not sure how I managed to have or summon Sebastiano to tell a story, but he definitely came through, and he was not done. And then I don't know if I'm seeking and speaking to Maria, his daughter, because again, I just discovered that she too passed away, but she did get to live a very long, happy life. She even named one of her sons the same name as her father. She never got to meet her father because, again, she wasn't born until November, and the tragedy struck in April, because she was still in the womb of her mother when the tragedy struck. And her mother did remarry and have a few more kids there. But they're all together. Can you confirm that you're in heaven together, all three of you? Can you light up that ball? Or the REM pod? So is Sebastiano? Thank you.
Cruelty.
Cruelty? It said that earlier too. Well, I'm sure they're again together. Sebastiano, Argene, and Maria. So even though the capsule's going off, I'm going to show Argene. So it has nothing to do with the fact that it's, you know, watch out again.
Watch out.
Almost like a residual energy, referring to the iceberg ahead. And that's something they remember hearing, somebody's saying, watch out. And it was too late. They struck the iceberg, causing obviously damage to the hull. And then unfortunately with water, pulls in and starts to take over the ship, cruise, whatever. And then unfortunately, yeah. So I don't know if that movie, which happened to be in 1996, gave it, obviously it was more romantic kind of spinoff, but what happened? Did it feel like if you had been able to see the movie as a spirit, would you say that that's pretty accurate what happened with everybody's situation, from those third-class passengers, second-class passengers? Oh, did I not say my name?
What's your name?
I may not have said it, but I think I did. Detective Lazaria. So, Maria, if you weren't there at the very beginning of today with the 1-hour session with your father, hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm assuming this is you, because they watch me and they see me, what I do. So she was aware. She's like, hey, she's going to do a session, a follow-up. I must attend. And here she is, as well as with her dad and her mom. Like, I don't know how to explain this. And yes, it is a bit warm today, but I don't think it has anything to do with the heat, because wouldn't the other ball go off at the same time? Or just in general go off? Or wouldn't the REM pod go off if it was related to a heat issue? And whenever I asked kindly if the spirits can confirm that it was indeed them setting off the ball, which is again the Titanic victim Sebastiano, and the two survivors, which is his wife and his daughter, who unfortunately did eventually pass away in 1970 and 2008. They're all here. So if they could, you can do a quick set off that cat ball again, just to inform those that are watching that this is indeed us.
Mandy.
Hi, Mandy. Don't know if this is a random spirit coming in or something that got spewed through because nobody was using the app. But as I was saying, if the Del Carlo family wants to confirm that they're indeed using that cat ball, not just, a malfunction, oh my god, it's just a ball. The ball's having fun just lighting up randomly. No, I believe it's them. They may have to gain, because there's only 2 lamps on. Maybe they are drained of energy and they're trying to, bring up some more energy to utilize the ball or the REM pod. Or maybe they're now stuck with, I want to use the EMF meter and this and that, so it takes some time. It's them though. Oh, interesting.
Shot.
So somebody was shot, so there's another spirit coming through. If it's a different spirit coming through that was unfortunately shot, is there any way you can light up that ball instead? I don't think anybody in the Titanic was shot, but, So here's what I'm going to have to do. I wasn't planning to do a session so quick. I was preparing to set up, but the cat ball got my attention, and I think it's because they knew I was trying to do a session with the daughter of Sebastiano and Argene. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't aware that she had passed. So I'm assuming you're all together. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody else coming through.
I'm very lonely here.
Okay, so there might be somebody else coming through. So like I said, I unfortunately wasn't planning to do a long session. So is it okay, if you don't mind, if I take a quick break and do something that I was going to do and then come back? Shouldn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes or so. You can gain all the energy that you need. I just would probably prefer if you didn't interact with the cat ball while it was gone, because I'm not going to see it. So whoever's here who may have been shot might be saying that they're very lonely here. I'm not sure about Mandy. But I'm going to do, like I said, do a quick break, because I wasn't planning this. And I think that since they're not using the ball anymore, they got the message out. And I will again do a link description with these 3 Find a Grave pages of Sebastiano, Argene, and Maria. So cool. That's what detectives do. They don't give up. And they're like, hold up, let me check. I was also checking to see if maybe there was a reasoning why Sebastiano came through. If it was like his birth date type of situation, or maybe it was the wife's, or if it was the daughter's, but none. They all had different years, and it's always in the fall or something. So I was like, okay, I don't know.
Ground.
Stand your ground. All right, well, like I said, I might leave the Spirit Talker on. We'll see what comes through. But I got to get going to do a quick thing. Could take about 10 to 15 minutes. See if anybody else comes through. All right, this is Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.